So my name's Lizzie Adams. I'm the current CEO of Gulbury Aboriginal Health Advancement based in Toowoomba. And I just wanted to share my story with Jack and Lisa and Mibbinbah. And those who don't know, Gulbury was a very small organisation which expanded very quickly over a number of years. We went from 4 staff to at least 80. And in that time I picked up that there was a lot of different personalities, maybe even some lateral violence there. The workplace wasn't running smoothly, the different dynamics, personalities, all that sort of stuff. When I met Jack and Lisa, and I was aware of the Best You Can Be program, so I had the chat with them, explained the concerns I had around the organisation, staff interaction. They offered their services to Gulbury, which we then ran the program, which broke it up into 4 different groups, and it was made up of many different services that Gulbury provides. Going through the whole program, it gave us the opportunity to open up about our own feelings, share our own story. They provided a very safe space for people to do that. And once Lisa and Jack were out of the picture, and we all got together and had our conversations, it just did a flip side for Gulbury in a very positive manner. Everybody started not doubting other people. Sometimes it was even around their Aboriginality. When their stories were being shared, people understood then that it wasn't what their perceptions or their assumptions were of that individual. So it just made them very aware of their own bias also. So at the end of the day, I'm sharing my story so we can validate that the great work that Lisa and Jack does and do, so that it actually is evidence-based through the organisation that was run for Gulbury. On a personal note, in May this year, I actually had an aneurysm on the brain. Lisa lived an hour away. We rang to let her know what was happening. Within that hour, Lisa was actually at the hospital to see me. She did a bit of healing work on myself, and I was then at 12 o'clock that night sent to the Princess Alexandra Hospital in Brisbane, where I would be monitored in the eye dependency unit, and also to have an angiogram to see where the bleed was and coil it off as I do. I think it was on the second day I was there. I actually went down and had the angiogram and came back, and they couldn't find where the bleed was, where the bleed started. So they sent me back up to the ward, and I guess I progressed quite good with my recovery. And on my last visit, when I spoke with my neurosurgeon, he actually said to me, he said, "I can't believe how good you are doing for somebody who had a significant amount of blood and bleed on your brain." So, again, just validating Lisa's cultural healing, spiritual healing that she had done, that I'm living proof of that. So thanks for listening, and I just really wanted to share the great work that Mibbinbah do. Thanks.